Okay, next one, printf statement, how it executes how it prints the values. Now we'll discuss. Okay, see here, in the printf statement I'm writing printf of, see this, printf of another functionality of printf, how it executes the statement. Percentile, here I'm writing percentile and percentile, three percentiles I have mentioned, and here I am writing, see here, integer a equals to 10, a equals to 10, right? Clear screen, print the a values. Now I want to print a values here, a comma a equals to 20 comma a. Okay, now what is the answer for this program, right? If you write int a equals to 10, what is the output? What is the output? How it execute the statements? Now we'll discuss, right? Normally, most of the students will tell the answer 10, 20, 10. 10, 20, 10 is the answer, or 10, 20, 20. 10, 20, 20. That is the answer. Okay, most of the students, they will tell output like this, 10, 20, 10 or 10, 20, 20. But it's not correct answer. What is the answer? Okay, if you want to tell the answer, first of all, you should know how it executes. How it executes. See here, how it executes. First percentile. What is first percentile? Here, see, this percentile. First percentile is A. Second percentile is A equals to 20. And third percentile equals to A. How it executes, it prints from right to left. It prints from right to left. First this one will be printed. First this one will be printed. What is A? What is A? A is 10. 10 will be printed here. 10 will be printed here. Second percentile, this one will be printed here. A equals to 20. A value changed, that is 20. That is 20. And what about third percentile? Third percentile A. A value again modified. What is A? Is 20. 20, 20, 10 is the answer. Not 10, 20, 20. Check the output now. See this. You understood, right? How it prints the statement. Same way, different examples I will tell you. See, printf of percentile, percentile and percentile. Print the value of plus I comma plus I comma plus I. Okay, what is the output of this value? Okay, how it prints the value. When it is taking the parameters from left to right, it takes from left to right, and it prints the values. It prints the values from right to left. Okay, example, see here, it takes the parameters from left to right. This one is this, and this one is this, and this one is this. Okay, first percentile is plus, second percent. It takes from left to right. It takes from left to right. While printing, it prints from right to left. Okay, most of the students, what is the output? 11, 12, 13. But it's not 11, 12, 13. Then how it prints the values? First this one will be printed. Plus I. First increment the value. First increment the value 11. 11 will be printed. First increment, next print it. Next plus I. Again, increment first. Now 12 it is. Now 12 it is printed 12. Next, what is third percentile? What is third percentile? Again plus I. Again increment, then print it 13, 12, 11. This is the output. This is the output. Okay, one second. Okay, this. Sorry, that is A or I. Okay, this is I. See the output? See this. Right? How it is printing, understood? It executes from right to left. Okay. Okay, sometimes if they give the questions like this, what is the output? How it takes the parameters, right? If we give like this, printf of percentile and percentile and percentile. Now I am giving 10, 20, 30 and 40. Now what is the output? Here 3 values you are printing, but here you are passing 4 values. How it takes? From left to right. Same way, it takes the parameters from left to right. First percentile is 10, second percentile is 20, third percentile is 30. But how it prints the values? Same way, right? Here 30 will be printed, here 20 will be printed. Why? Because this first percentile is 10, second percentile is 20, third percentile is 30. It is printing, this one will be printed 20 and this one will be printed 10, right? This way it will print the values 10, 20, 30. Check the output, right? Understood how it prints the values? Printf statement. Okay, right? Okay, next. What is next? What is printf statement? How it takes the values, how it prints the garbage values. Okay, next one, see here. Now I am writing printf statement, printf of, now I am writing printf of percentile and percentile and percentile. What are the values now? What are the values? Now if I write percentile, 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 it gives a garbage values. It gives a garbage. Why it is printing garbage values? Why is this printing garbage values? Actually, where it prints the values, right? Where it prints the values, right? Okay, where it prints the values, right? Here 3 percentiles are there where it prints the values. Okay, while it is printing the values where it prints, see, every operating system, it allocates some memory for C program. That memory is called data segment. Okay, here memory location, it allocates like this. Operating system, that is called data segment, code area, stack area, static area, and heap area. Okay, code area. What is code area? Our program code will store. And stack area. What is stack area? Function calls. Printf, scanf functions you are writing. That values will be stored here. Printf and scanf will be stored here. Local variables will be stored here. In the static area, global variables will be stored. Global variables. Static and example extend. Heap area. What is heap area? Dynamic memory allocation done in this area. Okay, according to the what is stack area, see, architecture of 3 point TC 3.0. What is turbo C? Turbo C 3.0 stack size is 65 kb. 65 kb means 0 to 65,535 bytes. All variables will be stored in this area. Stack will be like this. Every byte has one address, 1 to 65,535. If you are not writing any values in the program, it prints the values from the stack area. If you are not writing any values in the program, it prints from stack area. Okay, if there is no values, it prints the garbage values. Okay, in this program, same, there is no values, that's why it is printing garbage values. It is printing garbage values. Okay, now tell me, if I write int x equals to 10, now I am writing x equals to 10, y equals to 20, and z equals to 30. If I write x, y, z, then where it prints, right? If you write x equals to 10, y equals to 20, z equals to 30, these values stored in stack area. These values stored in stack area. How it takes the values, I will show you. Right? In the stack area, these values will be stored like this. First x value will be stored here. X will be stored, x is 10. Next y will be stored. Here y value will be stored, and z value will be stored like this. Z value will be stored in this area. Z is 30. Okay, if you are not mentioning the values, okay, in stack these values are available, x, y, z, x, y, z. Now where it prints the values, in stack values are available. If values are available, okay, then it prints from stack. What is stack? Follows LIFO's technique. What is LIFO? Last in, first out. Last in, first out. First this one will be printed, next this one will be printed, next this one will be printed. Right, now what will happen? First 30, 20, 10 will be not garbage values. Many of the students will tell you this is garbage. Not, it's not garbage. 30, 20, 10. Understood? Why it is printing? Here values are there. That's when our answer is what? 30 and 20 and 10. Right? Why? Because it is taking from stack. Why? Because you did not specify. In stack values are available. Okay, same. Next printf statement I will write. Printf of, see this, percentile. Now I am writing percentile and percentile and percentile. Now what are the x and y? Here I have mentioned z. Now what is the output now? What is output? If you mention the z, first value is specified as z. First value is specified as z. Now this is what? 30. What about second and third value? Second and third value you did not specify. That's why it takes from stack. Now what it prints? Second value 30. What is third value? 20. Now answer is, total answer is what? 30, 30, 20. Check the output. This is 30, 30, 20. Understood, right? How it is taking the value? It takes from stack 30, 30, 20, 30, 30, 20. Okay, now another printf statement. Now I am writing printf of, now if I write printf of percentile, now I am writing percentile x. If I mention x, then what is the output? First value takes x, second third it takes from stack. Then what it takes? 30 and 20. Now answer is what? Now 10, 30, 20. See, 10, 30, 20. You understood, right? How it is taking the values? Okay, if I specify next value, if I specify next x comma y, now what it takes? First x, second is y. Third value did not specify, then it takes from stack. Now it takes 10, 20, 30. Same if I write z comma y, z comma y. First value is what? Z. Second value is what? Y. What about third? What about third value? It takes from stack. Z is 30, y is 20. What about third value? Again 30. You understood, right? How it is taking the values? 30, 20 and 30. Whenever you are not specifying, then it takes from stack, right? Okay, another example. See, now what is output? If I write like this, printf of, now I am writing percentile e and percentile e. Now I specified z comma z. Now what is output? Okay, most of the students now they will tell first is z, second is z, third it did not specify, that's why it takes from stack. But it's not correct. Why? Because see the answer now, why it is not taking 30, 30. See, okay, previously you access the values one manner, means one sequential order. Now you are not accessing in the sequential manner, you are accessing in randomly. You are accessing random, means you are not following any sequential order. Whenever you are not following any sequential order, then it gives like this. Okay, garbage values. Okay, if I write y, or tell me y, then what is answer? Again garbage, y and garbage. Understood? If you follow any sequence, if I mention x comma y, check in, this is sequential order, it is not random, right? X, y, what is that? It takes from stack. See this. Okay, understood, right? Or how it is taking the values, how it is printing the values. You understood, right? Printf. Okay, before going to see, if you want to learn the subject, learn perfectly about the subject. Okay, how to write, how not to write, everything you should learn. All the syntaxes, is it valid or not? In the interview, most of the cases, okay, syntactical mistake, confusing questions they will give you, right? Whether it is correct or not, like that. Okay, that's why learn perfectly the subject.